Do you always find yourself wanting more and more, but never seem to have enough? Do you feel as if you are on a never-ending chase, a treadmill maybe, for everything in life? Have you ever wondered on when it will all be enough for you? Welcome to the Alpha Life Project. You know, this is the place where the focus is on all things you, with an agenda of establishing awareness, enabling analysis, and empowering action so that you can upgrade your life. We just have one life, right? May as well make it our Alpha Life. This is Bala, your host and fellow Alpha Lifer, and it's a wonderful time for all of us to live our Alpha Life. Today's topic of discussion and introspection is enough. When will it be enough? It's a very important topic in today's context. You know, the last few years have been extremely important from the standpoint of mental wellness. People have started becoming more aware of what mental wellness is all about. You've also heard this term, right? Many times. Yet there is a long way to go. By the way, just being aware does not mean that people are doing anything about it. In fact, I don't think people are really doing anything about it. People may be aware of this term, mental wellness, but acting decisively on the same, still a long way to go. This is, after all, an era where everyone is trying to keep up with the Joneses. Isn't that what they say? Social media is only helping to amplify this issue. Today's topic is very important. It has a lot to do with mental wellness. In fact, it is one of the main things that defines your state of mental wellness. Let's dive in. Enough. What does this word really mean? Enough. You know, this word actually has been left with no meaning at all in today's life. Enough used to mean adequate. But today, it means something entirely different. This is amongst the biggest causes of worry and stress. It has built a lot of insecurities in our life because today enough does not mean adequate. Enough means somewhat less, somewhat slightly less. Isn't that right? We are, after all, living in a culture of more. You know, where more is better, bigger is better, special is better. Everyone wants more talent, more work, bigger house, bigger car, larger home, bigger designation. They want more of everything in life. There is no full stop to it. If at all there is anything over here, there are just 3 dots, ... which means leaving scope for more. Normal has become very boring. Enough has become very boring. There were times when it was enough. Normal was enough. Normal was adequate. Today, you do not come across people who call themselves normal. You want to be called as special. You want to be special. You don't want to be normal. You don't want to be enough. Oh, by the way, being special is not even the new normal because there is just no end to it. It just keeps going on and on, dragging itself. Everyone wants to be special in some manner, just a cut above the rest. But, you know, let's just assume that everyone were to get to become special. Then wouldn't that become the average? Special. Wouldn't that become the normal? Question is, would that still be enough? I don't think so. There were times when enough meant enough. Now it means just a little bit below enough, not enough. This sense of inadequacy, that's right, this is inadequacy at its core, is eating up people from inside. Did you ever think of it in that manner? That this sense of inadequacy is eating you from inside? Enough is relative. What is enough for one person may not be enough for another person. That is okay. But this relativeness has brought in a lot of comparison. Enough has become a moving target. Think of it from your life's perspective. What seemed as enough to you a few years back, what is it today? Isn't it below necessary? You always end up measuring your enough by comparing with others. This is something called other referral, where you refer to other things, not to yourself, not to yourself, which is called self-referral. Enough has become a proxy for perfection, and that perfection is unachievable, right? You think that today is enough, that is, one day I will have enough, is actually a proxy for one day I will have a perfect life, and that makes it absolutely unachievable. You will never be perfect, by the way. You will always be imperfect. Underline that. If you don't like the sound of it, too bad. You will never be perfect. You will always be imperfect, but you will always be enough. Underline that also. Being imperfect as you are is also enough. Perfection is different from completion or adequacy. You could be imperfect, yet complete and enough. You could be perfect, yet inadequate, incomplete, and not enough. Think about it deeply and choose what to give more weightage to here in your life. Actually, let's pause here for a bit. I want you to try and think of the areas in your life where you feel that you're not enough, that you don't have enough. Think about these areas. If any of these areas are the main areas of your life, let's keep that as context and move on. What is the impact of not enough? Extremely important for us to understand this. When you start thinking that there is not enough, it has a huge negative impact. You develop a narrative of not enough, that of inadequacy, and it starts orienting you negatively. Forget about other people telling you that you're not enough. You're telling yourself that you're not enough. Imagine that. You're constantly telling this to yourself. I'm not enough. I'm inadequate. I don't have enough. All these are feeding thoughts of inadequacy by telling yourself this constantly. You're telling yourself that you lack something, which leads you to putting in too much efforts. Your cup never is full. It is never full. You want an overflowing cup, by the way, but you never feel that it even fills up fully. You're never ready for better things, bigger things, because this feeling of not enough, of being inadequate, makes you constantly prepare, constantly doubt yourself. What impact do you think is this going to have on you and your life? When you set about the day or any aspect of your life, when you set out, you start with a feeling of inadequacy, of not being fully prepared. Imagine that. And feeling not enough makes you extremely harsh on yourself. You start becoming very harsh on yourself, very tough on yourself. It also makes you overcompensate in all areas of your life. Think of examples from your own life, work, relationships. How do you overcompensate because you feel that you're not enough? This attitude of not enough, it leads to a lack of gratitude for what you have, because you're constantly telling yourself that what you have is inadequate. Your relationships are not enough. The money that you have is not enough. Your job title is not enough. The work that you're doing is not satisfactory enough, and so on and so on and so on. All this not enough leads to a lot of negative emotions. Lot of negative emotions, primarily coming from comparison. It leads to jealousy, guilt, shame. It is a big threat to your mental wellness. Know that, understand that. It's a big threat. This feeling of not enough is what leads to a lot of competition, all this cutthroat competition. When you start thinking that there is not enough for everyone and you better grab your share, by hook or by crook. It's a scarcity mindset. But that is what not enough is all about, right? It's your mindset, by the way. Not enough leads to taking shortcuts, stuff that you would never do, stuff that you would never compromise on. Just because you keep thinking of yourself as not enough, you decide to compromise on those things. You start blaming others for things not happening in your life. Bullying comes because of feeling not enough. These are few of the side effects. Most importantly, when you fail to see your own self as not enough or as inadequate, it leads you to think that everyone around you is also not enough. They are also inadequate. Everyone and everything. People, work, etc. And you probably thought that they were really inadequate and not enough. Isn't that so? Not so. Let's also look at the impact of what enough, a feeling of enough can have in your life. Very important to look at the other side also, right? When you feel enough, you feel overall positive, as if things are always happening in your favor. Super positivity. The starting point to every experience is from a place of worthiness. When you feel enough, you respect yourself. Most important, because when you don't feel you're enough, you don't respect yourself. Forget about others respecting you. So when you feel enough, when you are enough, you respect yourself and draw clear boundaries. You no longer shy away from saying no when you need to. Big one, right? When you feel enough, when you are enough and you know that you have enough, you have space only for positive and contributing emotions. There is no place left for negative emotions. No place left. It's a huge plus for your mental well-being. It corrects your narrative, brings in super well-being. You start feeling content to create your own niche, to carve out your own niche. A lot of creativity comes in. You're okay to march on your own beat. Then you drop the need to conform and you start creating a better life for yourself. There is a lot of authenticity. You don't need to judge yourself, right? Or bother about people judging you. When you know that you're enough, then you allow yourself to be who you are. Being enough or having enough just leaves no space left for any judgments to tamper the state of being. Remember that. There's a lot of compassion. You become compassionate towards your own self. Your failures are not that life-threatening any longer. You allow yourself to make mistakes and hence become more creative. There is more resilience. There is more play. There's a lot of calmness. You find yourself being calmer than ever because you know you are enough and there is no room left for anxiety to exist. And there is a lot of security. When you know you are enough and have enough, there is absolutely no room left for insecurity. That takes out all stress from your life. You would remember from our last episode on stress, on how insecurities really amplify your stress. The aspect of being enough makes you absolutely secure in life. So how will you know you're enough? How will you know that you are enough? You know what? I suspect that you know the answer to this already, don't you? To know your personal enough, you only need to bring in what is called as self-referral. That is, with regard to everything closest to your heart, have a self-reference point. No comparison with others. Remember, your enough and someone else's enough are completely different. You focus on your enough. You see, the feeling of being or having enough is not an end point. It is a starting point at all times. That is, it is a starting point to a very fulfilling and flourishing life. It is a starting point to complete mental wellness. It is not an end point. You will not reach here. You will start from here. And by the way, if you don't get it, if you don't get the feeling of being enough, the best way to get started on it is, you guessed it right, pretend play. On an aside, we've already done a separate episode on pretend play. It's one of the easiest ways to reorient yourself. So, pretend play that you're enough and see where that takes you. Engaging with the world from a place of worthiness, from a place of being enough, is the starting point of fulfillment. But people really think of it in a reverse manner. End result is not worthiness. They've got it all wrong. The starting point is worthiness. The starting point is enough. So what do we do about all of this? It's eventually all about what you believe in, right? If you believe you are enough, then you are. If you believe you are not enough, then you are not enough. It is, after all, what you believe in. So just know that you are enough. It brings in worthiness for who you are, brings in positivity with regard to yourself. Just know that you have enough. It brings in gratitude for what you have, builds a base for getting more. By the way, this entire thing on enough is not about not wanting for more. By all means, want for more. By all means, please want for more. Don't stop yourself. This discussion, wanting more is, after all, a direction to live your alpha life, right? This entire discussion. So wanting more and lots more is definitely part of living your alpha life. I never said stop wanting for more. Wanting for more is not the issue. Remember that. From what position you want for more matters. If you want for more from a place of scarcity or lack of worthiness, of not being enough, you may not get more. But if you want for more from a place of abundance and worthiness, of feeling enough and deserving more, then you will definitely get more. If you want for more because you feel you don't have, then all the best. But if you want for more because you feel you deserve it, then you will definitely get it. So next time you want for more, by all means want for more. But first, know that you are enough and you have enough. Then want for more. It's all about reorienting that particular energy in your life. Try it for yourself. If we were to watch a movie of your life, like we always do, just imagine that you were living a life of not enough, of not having enough. How does that life look for you over the next 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 40 years, if you were to continue living the same way? And just suppose that you started living from right now with a sense of being enough and having enough. How does that life turn out to be? Which is a movie that you would want to make for yourself? A few Alpha Life thoughts for you to introspect upon. Who have you become while telling yourself that you are not enough? And who could you possibly become if you were to start truly believing that you are really enough? Why is dealing with this aspect so important for you? How would you like to be enough in your life, and what steps would you like to take right away? Mental wellness is not going to come into your life by itself. It needs to be catalyzed. And the first step towards that is to know that you are enough and that you have enough. I guess enough said. Thank you for listening in. If you like what you're listening to here, please pay it forward. Share it with people in your group, in your circle, in your tribe who could also benefit from the same. Once again, welcome to your Alpha Life project.